If longevity counts, VZD's Restaurant and Club has had a pretty darn good run. The Oklahoma City landmark on Northwestern Avenue has long been known as a place to get great burgers, but they have a good running start.
Well, you know, the VZ's has been here for a while. It was established in 1976. Still haven't nailed down the exact time of the building. You know, I believe the Will Rogers was built in 1943. So, like, we've got the picture on the wall there that, you know, without the Will Rogers. So we know it's older than that. And, you know, Route 66 took a couple of different paths and came right by for a brief moment of time. You know, from that, it just kind of developed into a gathering spot for locals, musicians, and anybody road weary.
The name comes from the old VZ's drugstore chain. This was store number 21. The back wall has a case of some of the old medicines the drugstore used to carry. But at lunchtime, it's the food that stars. Regulars know the burger is king here. Some say it's the best in town.
Well, you know, I claim to, but you know, having a good burger in Oklahoma City is is a rough competition. There's a lot of them, but we like to think we're up there with them, and my customers certainly tell me so.
A big, juicy VZ's burger is hard to beat, especially with the onion rings. VZD's also introduced the grilled chicken sandwich to Oklahoma City more than 3 decades ago, and it's also a tasty bestseller. The basic menu has been pretty much the same for a long time, but Chad Bleakley and crew have been adding different lunch and dinner dishes the past couple of years, and even added a catering and family meal takeout option. So the food is great, but there's something else VZD's is famous for. The music. This is blues duo Lightnin' Malcolm and Cedric Burnside, some up-and-comers in the genre. VZD's has long been known as a place to see great musicians.
Well, I joke I like to do them on the way up or on the way down. You know, we've done everybody from Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. Dixie Chicks is probably the most famous one I can throw out there for most people. Red Hot Chili Peppers graced the stage in 1990. So, yeah, it's been fun over the years.
Over the years, people like blues stars Buddy Guy and Coco Taylor and rockers like Bo Diddley have also played here. It's a respected music venue.
You know, it's just one of those things that's evolved. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, you look at it's a restaurant, but there just happens to be a stage in the front, and there's not a lot of fancy lights, but it's worked over the years.
So whether you're here for the music or the food, keep in mind that you're taking part in an Oklahoma City tradition, a tradition that in many ways transcends the human factor.
You know, I've always considered myself much more the torchbearer than the owner, so I may not be here, but I'm sure VZ's will be.